Okay, well, hello, and thanks for joining me and finding out a little bit more about Meetup and how you can use it not only to increase your social life, but to also assist the center and help us grow. Okay, here is the meetup.com homepage and it may look a little bit different. The images will change and it looks a little bit different, but the general idea is the same. You have the logo up here and the sign up over here. And so if you're not a member of Meetup, that's what this tutorial is about, having you sign up for Meetup. So let's start by clicking on the sign up over here. Now, when you get to this login screen, you can either, if you're a fan of Facebook and you use that a lot, feel free to sign up using Facebook. Or if you have a Gmail account or a Google account of any kind, feel free to sign up with your Google account. And if you don't want to use either of those or don't have one of or both of those, you can just sign up here using your name, your best email address, and then creating a password. Now it says sign up here, but really you'll be creating a new account is what you're doing. So once you do that, you can click on that and it'll ask a little bit about you. I've put in my age over here, and feel free to put in your age as well, where you're from, and your postal code. So because all Meetup is based on activities that are happening around town in whatever subject of interest that you have, they are able to determine using your postal code um, to find meetups that are close to you. And then by clicking next here, you have the opportunity to add your photo. Now, it's not necessary for you to add your photo, but it's always nice when people can see who you are and can get to know you. If you go to a meetup, they can recognize you based on the fact that they've seen your photo. So you can either skip for now or upload a photo by clicking on here, or you can get one from Facebook if you logged in with Facebook. Now it says you're almost there once you clicked into the next section, and this is where you need to go and check your email. If you go ahead and try and log in at this point, it'll tell you that you're almost done. It wants you to confirm your email address to make sure that they can send you Meetup information based on the criteria that you set. Okay? So basically for me, I use Gmail. So here we are. I go and check my Gmail. You look for an email from Meetup to verify your account. When you click on that, it opens up that message, and you just have to click on the link over here. And just by clicking on that, you'll be confirming your email address, and you'll be able to get to this screen where you can choose the categories that you're interested in. Now, we're doing this for the center, but also feel free to look at other areas that you're interested in. You might be surprised that there's groups meeting all over town based on things of interest to you. So once you've selected some of these, you can click on next, and you'll see that you have different categories that you can choose from, subcategories within these categories. In this case, under beliefs, we've chosen spirituality, and that will give us a few meetup groups to suggest. By choosing spirituality, you will, of course, have some of the other centers and gatherings in town. The one you're looking for is here, the Center for Inspired Living. So we'd love you to join that one. So by clicking on the little plus sign here, you will add that group to your list of groups that you're interested in. And it'll say hi. I wrote my name is Bob here, but you all know my name is Dre. But this was just a demo, so that's okay. And it will tell you when your next meetups are. Now, at the date that I made this, it was in April, but it's November, and that's okay. We'll just carry on because it doesn't matter when you sign up as long as you do. Okay, so here is if you click on this circle here, if you put your picture will show up here. But I've highlighted in yellow settings. Now it's not going to be highlighted on your screen. I simply did that with a marking tool in my image software. So it's just to highlight what to click on if you want to receive a few less emails from Meetup, because one thing that Meetup does is tries to keep you in the loop of everything by sending you a bunch of emails. But by going on settings, you can click here on email updates and you can turn notifications on and off and just read down these and uncheck whatever it is you don't want to hear about. Now, if you go to the bottom of this page, it says about updates about your groups. And here, if you've chosen the Center for Inspired Living, you can click on Edit here. And this will give you check marks on what emails you'll get based on just the center's meetup. And you can reduce the amount of emails you get by unchecking all of these here and clicking on Save at the bottom of the screen. Okay, so that's enough about the settings there. We'll carry on to when you actually get to your groups. If you click on this, it'll show you your groups as well, and you can just click on what groups you're part of. In this case, the Center for Inspired Living, and it'll show you the latest date for the next meetup. We have one every Sunday at 10 a.m. for meditation and 10:30 for the service, as you already know. Once you're here, we'd love to have you be engaged and tell others about when you're going. Like in this case, you'll get an email for your meetup saying, "Are you going to attend?" And we'd love for you to say yes. The more people that say yes, the more active the group looks, the more appealing it is for others to join us. We're looking for you to assist us by RSVPing as often as possible for each Sunday that you go. Post group reviews as often as possible if someone's making a comment, or maybe you want to comment on your experience at the center. Ideally, we don't want to have feast or famine where there's like nothing, no activity, and then a whole bunch of people post at a given time. Feel free to post whenever you want. Use your own judgment. Now, once you've replied yes, and you can comment below by scrolling down to the bottom of this page, you see where, hey, you can get a conversation started. Maybe you really like the point that Annie made during one of her talks, and you can feel free of how that might have impacted you or what was good about that for you. These group reviews are a chance to highlight and promote all the valuable features that we have at our amazing center. The small group discussions, which is unique to our center, the talks, the type of music we have, the social benefits and dances and events and potluck breakfast and community dinners, visioning sessions. So feel free to even ask questions or comments, anything you would like. The importance is that we engage and we support each other, letting people know how great the center is through Meetup. Other ideas that you can do in your review of your posts is mention how much Annie's talk spoke to you, how you value and learn from our small group discussions, what you enjoyed about some of the music, or maybe one of the videos that we present, like a TED Talk, for example, and how much you enjoy the social time and the food that we provide after celebration. Maybe you bring food, and how important that our monthly potluck breakfasts are for socializing with other members, and generally how you feel in our community, the dinners or any other social activity, the dances that we're starting to have. So, yes, we want to hear from you because your voice is important, and your voice will also entice other people to come and check out the Center for Inspired Living. Thank you so much for your time, and I wish you an excellent day.